at least once a month, I get asked from someone that I know if I can advise female founder that found out she's pregnant and she doesn't know how to handle this with investors, how to handle it internally, and so on. And it's always amazed me. Okay. It's always amazed me that doesn't matter what career you hold. I mean, how powerful you can be in everything that you do. Pregnancy is always the most vulnerable place of every kind of female that I've ever met. And it's not a place that a lot of us are used to be at. And all of a sudden, we feel that this is what defining us, this is what people see. And I think I shared with you before as well that I always tell them, think about it on a very, very rational way. Okay. First, we all chose to be founders or entrepreneur, and we all chose to be mothers or parents. And this is great. It means that we know what we are doing, right? It's not something that somebody forced us. So it means that we believe that we can do those both things successfully, I mean, side by side. And I do think that this is the case in the majority of the cases. And I always advise them that they need to look at this in a similar way of a CEO that currently find out that he's sick and he needs to take a long sick leave, or he's going through a personal kind of change, getting divorced or anything like this, having something with his family and so on that requires his attention. And in a way, when somebody is telling you this, you get more sympathy and the whole organization feels much more that they need to kind of come. But when somebody is saying you I'm pregnant, you said, oh, now she's not going to be here for a period of time. In majority of the cases, this level of sympathy does not exist, but it's exactly the same. I think that it's a very, very kind of an interim period. It's a short-term period, and we need to look at this. And the majority of the female CEOs that I know done amazing job to build everything a minute before they gave birth and a minute after they gave birth in order to assure that I always say that I build the best contingency plan for myself when I'm pregnant, because I literally kind of sit down and map everything that I'm in charge of and do a contingency plan for the company. What happens if I'm not available the day after, I'm not available the week after, and so on. And I think this is very important. And another thing that I would say is that for me, I always try to bring my kids to be part of my career, because I think that this is how you make this work better together and you give up the regrets feelings and so on. So when I'm Zooming with people, they know that they can come, they can say their hi, kind of get their 30 seconds of glory and go. Okay. And I think that by the fact that they feel that this is not something that is out of their side, that it's not kind of available for them, it just makes them feel part of it. And it's actually kind of a great experience. I think that this is a great opportunity. When we grew up as kids, I mean, my father never took me to work because it wasn't something that you do. You don't bring your kids to work. Currently, the way that you can bring them, engage them, even kind of expand them. I try to expand my kids. What is contingent works? What is payment? What is workforce? What is payroll? And it's interesting conversation, but it's also kind of let them understand things clearer, see a bigger picture. And I think this is great experience. I think as much as we're gonna make it more natural, embrace this, we'll actually kind of get much better success.